The city of Atlanta, with 500,000 people, is the largest city in Georgia. Brandon Nivens moved here from San Francisco 4 years ago, working in the tech industry, and sees Atlanta as a more affordable land of opportunity.
Being a minority and also being, a gay man, I've never felt attacked here. I've never felt that I've been judged.
Nivens, who voted for former President Barack Obama, decided to vote for Trump 4 years ago and again in 2020.
I chose Trump because he was the most outspoken Republican. There's a huge generation or group of people in this country that are being left behind. And that really resonated with me. He was on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It's the Donald! Oh my God!
He was on all these, I would say, Black American shows. And so I never saw the side that was being portrayed now as, the uber racist.
When it comes to the election outcome,
if there's something there, expose it. If not, you need to move on.
Megan Smith, a teacher from the suburbs, feels more strongly about the election outcome.
I do believe there was fraud in this election. I think there's fraud in every election, but I think that it was more rampant in this election than in previous times, and I believe that it's very important that we get to the bottom of that, because without having a free and fair election, we really don't have much to stand on as Americans.
Those at this meeting of young Republicans agree they are not a monolithic group when it comes to views on issues or the election.
There's plenty of people who have different opinions. We're not all going down the same road. Honestly, I would say the party's a little bit divided on this election. I would say you see, half the people are adamant that this election has been stolen. Half the people, I would say, are adamant that, this is the outcome that happened.
The close presidential race in Georgia reflects the changing state of politics, with people from other parts of the U.S. moving to Georgia, creating more political diversity. Differing views on Trump among Republicans is another factor that caused the president to not do as well as expected in Georgia, says political scientist Scott Buchanan.
But there were Republicans who nonetheless were either voting for Biden or they just weren't voting for president, because otherwise Republicans would not have been doing as well as they did down ticket.
Buchanan says while it is uncertain what the Republican Party will look like in 4 years.
Does Donald Trump run again? I would not put it past him.
Niven says he would consider voting for Trump again.
If there's no other good candidate on the Republican side, yeah, I definitely would. I mean, I would say the Trump America, it's been pretty fun. It's kept you guessing, but also at the same time, I mean, I think it's time for others in the Republican Party to maybe stand up.
Whether the next presidential race in Georgia is as close as this one may depend on who is on the ballot. Elizabeth Lee, VOA News.